So, in time, you came to figure out that once you leave college, life sucks.
Well, yeah. I'm facepalming at my congratulations on graduating from college party because it began to dawn on me that college was no longer around to protect me from the hashtag real world. A crazy feeling. And to think just a few days prior I was celebrating. Indeed, I threw my graduation cap in the air, hit the shmoney dance in true 2014 fashion, and moved back in with my parents in Illinois. Some have said September 2014 was when my life started to slow to a crawl. And by some, I mean some of the voices in my head, but that's for another time. Let me tell you, I still miss San Diego to this very day. I especially miss wasting valuable years deluding myself into thinking I was bettering my life by getting A's, knowing full well that retaining information is more important than just doing things for a letter. As you may know, none of those letters matter much out here. You can't delude yourself out here. But I don't try to. It just so happens that in my current situation, I'm doing whatever I can to progress, but every day I wake up to the same dreadful stasis despite my constant effort. As we used to say in the Skype chat, that's pain. But fresh out of college, that particular brand of pain hadn't yet arrived and wouldn't for another year or so. I still felt like I was on the climb. My whole life was ahead of me. So maybe that's why the first few months back didn't feel so bad. Especially when I was trying to capitalize on some positive music career developments that were happening at the time. Other than doing that, I spent my time exploring the city of Belleville, Illinois, where my dad was then stationed on an Air Force base, feeling both strange and a small bit of irony about being back in my home state right when I, A, felt like I was on the cusp of something major, and B, would have been better suited in California where I'd just left from to help grow that something major. Maybe it was optimism. Yes, I do feel that from time to time. But I didn't think I'd be back in Illinois that long. I was very wrong, but I didn't know that yet. I was just enjoying what I thought were a few transitory moments before a big career storm. I drove up to Peoria to catch up with my family. I drove up to Chicago for Halloween to meet up with friends. And sleep in a Walmart parking lot because I was afraid of being a burden. Go ask TR, Keenan, and Tang about that. And as a positive result of the move back, I got to spend quite a bit of time with Cameron because upon moving back to Illinois, I was a lot closer to him as he was going to school in Michigan at the time. Which explains why he's pictured here at my graduation party. Speaking of which, Cameron, if you're watching, I would like a formal apology for embarrassing me in front of my family during that rap battle. I haven't forgotten about that. I was gonna press you about it in the car ride back to the house, but we both fell asleep. Likely faded off the cake. So yeah, eat me. You didn't have to go that hard. I mean, I know I killed you in Styles' living room, but still. Actually, I suppose I could get you back right now. I mean, it'll make both of us look stupid in the process, but sometimes all you can do is kamikaze things. So yeah, I will. People, we weren't always as cool as we are now. 4 short years ago, we were 2 rappers just trying to shoot a music video in my backyard. We succeeded in shooting that video, but what we did not do was think about how ridiculous the video was. And the song, for that matter. Some of you may remember it. Many of you probably don't. Ladies and gentlemen, unearthed for the first time in years, I present to you a Melvin Burch and Van Buren collaboration, Bandwidth. Lord knows I should have had mine throttled to prevent me from uploading it.
Band to the bandwidth. I got the land on hand if you can't get Wi-Fi outside, outlandish. I got service in the woods, outstanding. I'm coding these niggas Lyoko while I pirate that movie Ryoko. Drop a meme in the verse like Coco. Make it soda, spit a couple bars, gotta make it to the corner, roll up in a Rick roll, gotta make a hit though like
give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you.
You ain't like how I did it. I don't give a fuck, cause you still gonna listen, nigga. Nigga stunting on the Wi-Fi. Out here, you might catch
catch us on a flyby. We ain't slowing down, you ain't on the bandwidth. Sit down, cause I know you can't stand it. Just grunt, cause I know you can't manage. Eat something, cause I know you so famished. All out, yeah, we play it all out. Log out, go ahead, log out. Wild out, we been stunting on the Wi-Fi. Out here, you might catch us on a flyby. We ain't slowing down, you ain't on the bandwidth. Sit down, cause I know you can't stand it. Just grunt, cause I know you can't manage. Eat something, cause I know you so famished. All out, yeah, we play it all out. Log out, go ahead, log out. I ain't tryna hear what you talking about. I'm a straight edge a-hole nerd with his palms out. Red-handed, killed the status quo. Outside the box and down the rabbit hole. Alice ain't down in it, she's in chains. In a box, you don't know about this, Blaine. Ain't a trick, it's a treat when I spit Halloween from my lips. I'm a monster, which weighs the blood, I'm thirsty. Bendy straw in your vein, type like QWERTY. You taste like an internet thug, way too salty, never been hugged. I get it, keep those details to yourself. It's always people who don't eat that you see yelling on your, well, why? You been stunting on the Wi-Fi. Out here, you might catch us on a flyby. We ain't slowing down, you ain't on the bandwidth. Sit down, cause I know you can't stand it. Just grunt, cause I know you can't manage. Eat something, cause I know you so famished. All out, yeah, we play it all out. Log out, go ahead, log out. Wild out, you been stunting on the Wi-Fi. Out here, you might catch us on a flyby. We ain't slowing down, you ain't on the bandwidth. Sit down, cause I know you can't stand it. Just grunt, cause I know you can't manage. Eat something, cause I know you so famished. All out, yeah, we play it all out. Log out, go ahead.